Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's continue with our next SQL question, which is employees earning more than their managers. So here we have a table called employee, which holds ID, name, salary, and manager ID. So our task is to write a SQL query to find the employees who are earning more than their managers. Let's look at one example. So here if you see we have Joe, Henry, Sam, and Max. Joe is earning 70,000 and his manager is 3, that is Sam, who is earning 60,000. Then we have Henry, who is earning 80,000, whose manager is 4, that is Max, who is earning 90,000. So in this, Joe is the one who is earning more than his manager because he is earning 70,000. His manager is earning only 60,000. So that's why Joe is in the output. So before we approach this, let's head over to the Excel sheet and see how we can solve this. Okay, so I have the same output of the table over here. So let's understand what we are asked to do. So what we are asked to do is we have to get the employees Joe, Henry, Sam, Max. So Sam and Max definitely don't have any managers, so they are out of the way. So for Joe and Henry, let me copy this over here. So for Joe and Henry, we have to get their manager's salary. So their manager's salary, let's say, I'll copy this over here. And here, let's say this is manager salary, right? So let's say if we get this as the output, we can just simply filter on where salary greater than manager salary. So this will give us the output. So in order to do this, what we will do is we will be joining the employee table with itself. That means, let's say this is one instance of the table. Let me copy this. And this is the second instance of the table. So what we will be doing is we will be joining the EMP and let's say this is manager, right? So they are the same instance of employee table, just we are aliasing it. One is called EMP or employee, the other is manager, right? So what we will do is we will join the manager ID of the employee table with the ID of the manager table. That means if I move this little bit down, that means if we join this with this column, then we will get these as the output, right? So these will come here. So let's copy this as well. Yeah. So we will get this one. So now in this whole output, we will only have to compare these two salaries. Of course, we will be renaming them in the query. So once you rename, we will be able to filter based on these two columns. So here, if I say this EMP salary greater than manager salary, I will get Joe, right? This is what we will be doing. Let's see that in the query. So first, let me do the self join. So first, let me give this as a name, EMP, right? Then I have one more table, right? So I'll do inner join on the same table employee as manager, right? So then we say on emp dot manager id equal to manager dot id. So this will give us the complete list. Okay, some mistake here, right? Let me run this. So yeah, so as we saw in the Excel sheet, we got the same output. Joe and Henry with their manager ID or the employee ID, name of the manager ID, salary, and their manager ID. They have null, right? So we got this. So let's not take all the columns. What I will do, I'll do emp dot name as emp underscore name. Then we have emp dot salary as emp underscore salary. Then we have e manager dot name as manager name we don't want, salary as manager salary, right? So now if I run this, we just have the three columns. Now it's our simple task to just filter it. For that, what I will say, I'll write an outer query, select emp underscore name from, I'll say from, and I'll just give the where condition, where emp underscore salary is greater than manager underscore salary, right? Let's run this. I think we have to just do this as result, right? So now we got the Joe, right? This is one simple approach, but let's now also see one-liner code. So this I wrote it so that we understand what we are doing. So we can do this in single line as well. Let's see that. Okay, so the idea is same. So let me go over here. I'll just say select e1 dot name comma employee from employee. This will be E1. We can keep it E1 or employee, whatever we want. Let's keep it same. EMP, EMP, right? And the same we will do join employee manager on EMP dot manager ID equal to manager dot ID, right? This is join, right? Then we simply say where emp dot salary is greater than your manager dot salary, right? So this is simple, straightforward, no complicated subquery or inner query. So in one single line we can get this. So that is it for this question. I hope you liked it. Let's see you in the next one.